Hello everyone. So in this video you will be learning HTML, CSS and JavaScript by building a tourism website. So let me show you how that website looks like this. You see that this is what we are going to build. This looks basic, but yeah, going forward we will be making more advanced websites with advanced functionality and advanced design as well. For now this will be very good for the kickstart of your HTML, CSS projects. Alright, so let's move on to our IDE. Here I will create one index.html and I will create style.css and script.js. Okay, like this. So what I will do is that like this I will write, or HTML I will write. You can do whatever. So I will write this exclamation and this will create one entire boilerplate. Okay, now here I will add a link tag to my style.css, and here script source will be script.js. Okay, also this about and hero images, this assets you will be provided in the description of this video. Alright, so let's change the title as well. Tourism website. You can choose whatever you want. Alright, I will right click and open this with the live server, and yeah, our server is open. As you can see, absolutely nothing is there. So here I will keep this. I will keep this here. Okay. So let's do it like this here. Alright. So we will be making this completely responsive as well. So this will be responsive for all the devices like tablets and mobiles as well. Let's get started. So the very first thing I'm going to build is the navbar. So let's add a comment, Navbar Section. So nav, and here the first we will have a logo. So if you type hash nav underscore logo dot nav underscore logo, then hashtag means that ID will be added and dot means that class will be added. Okay, and write this tourism. Alright, now what I will do is that there will be a menu dot nav menu like this. So here we will be having an unordered list. So UL means unordered list, UL dot nav links. So there will be the links. I mean, this will navigate us to the sections that will be provided in this page only. So li into 5 will insert 5 li tags, and here I will have an a tag, home. I will add another a tag. This will lead us to the about section. A tag again. This will lead us to the services section. The fourth one will be testimonials. And the fifth one, call now. Or rather, contact us. Like this. So now this looks weird. Anyway, what I can do is that in order to make it responsive, I also need to have one menu toggle button. So hashtag menu toggle dot menu toggle. like this. So here what will happen is that I will insert 3 span tags and just do it this way. Whenever I will be clicking on this menu toggle button, and this will open or close the menu on the mobile devices or any device with the small screen. Okay. Now let's add some CSS to it. I'll be adding some CSS here. For all the elements, let us very first add box sizing border box. So now what happens is that the padding will be taken from inside only, not from outside. The actual dimensions will be used now. Okay. Font family will be sans serif. So you see the font has changed. Margin will be 0. Padding will be 0. Okay, so this should not take any extra margin of padding, as you can see. Alright. Now for HTML and the body, what I will do is that width 100%, overflow X will always be hidden. We don't want them to horizontally scroll. Min height will be 100% of the viewport height. Okay. Like this. Now, what I will do is that I will be adding the classes. So first I will be adding styles to this nav tag and then to this classes inside of it. For nav, what I have is that width will be 100% for sure, and background color, let's say red, like this. You see the red color. Padding will be, let's say, 10 pixel and 20 pixel, like this. After that, color of the text will be white only. Let's add some shadow as well, box shadow. 0 pixel and 4 pixel, again 5 pixel and 0 pixel, and hashtag 0000000 and 75 opacity. So this 6 line of hex code and this 75 is the opacity. So this is the shadow that has been added. How does it work? As you can see here, you can also go to the ambient reference of it. How does it work? Okay. Now display will be flex. I will type DFL, then it will do display flex. Height will be 60 pixels. Justify content, space between. So space between means that it will separate between left to right side. Okay. Items will always be aligned to center vertically. Position, let's say sticky. Top will be 0. And Z index, let's set to 100 so that this should come above everything. Okay. Like this. Now we will add the style to our nav logo. Nav underscore logo. Font size will be 24 pixels. Font weight will be bold. Like this. Alright. This is very basic. We can add any image as well. That's up to you. .nav menu. So this menu, we are going to style this now. Display flex. Align items will be center. And .nav links. Again display flex. List style none. You don't want any kind of style here. and gap, let's say 20 pixel. And now dot navlinks inside li inside a, text decoration will be none. We don't want any kind of decoration. Color will be white, as you can see, like this. Alright, and what we can do is that font size we will set to 14 pixel, or let's say 15 pixel. Yes. And the best practice is to use RAM basically. So if we set font size to not here, basically font size 62.5%. If I use 1 RAM, so it became 10 pixels. So that's how what I will do is a 1.5 RAM. Responsive units. Okay. So always use RAM for the font size. Like this. I will add one transition for hover. Transition all 0.5 second is in out, or let's say 0.3 seconds basically. And I will copy this actually. Now what will happen on hover? On hover, background color will be white. Here let's add some padding, 5 pixel. Border radius, let's add 10 pixels only. Okay, like this. And the color sorry, color will become red, like this. And here the gap I will reduce to 10 pixels only, like this. This looks much better now. And maybe font weight will be set to 600. Anyway, but that's up to you. I don't like that font weight here, so this way we can do. Alright, so our navbar styling is done. But what about the responsiveness? Is it responsive? No, yeah, it is not responsive. In order to make it responsive, what I will do is that first I will style the menu toggle button. You see that we have a menu toggle here. So I will style the menu toggle, menu toggle display none. For larger screens there will be no display volume, and flex direction will be column, gap will be 4 pixels, cursor will be pointer, and dot menu toggle. Inside those span tags, what I will do is that width will be, let's say, 25 pixels, height will be 4 pixels. Okay, so this background color will be white. Display, let's say, block only, and yeah, like this. Or you can add some border radius as well. Border radius will be 5. That hamburger menu is. Alright, now we have to make it responsive. How we are going to do that? In order to make it responsive, what I will do is that I will write a media query @media screen and max width 768 pixel. For maximum width of 768 pixel, not beyond that. For maximum 768 pixel, these will be the styles. Navlinks, display none, position absolute. Top will be 60 pixel. Why? Because the height of this is 60 pixel. Right will be 0 only. Background color will be red. Flex direction column. Width will be 100%. Text will be aligned to center. Padding will be 20 pixels and 0. No right or left padding, only top bottom padding. Let's add some shadow as well, maybe, or maybe not. Anyway, let's not add shadow as of now. Just that I will add one active class as well. .navlinks dot active display will be set to flex, and here menu toggle button will display here like this. But currently we are not really doing anything. So how can we add the functionality so that whenever I click on this, then that menu opens? So I'll go to the script, and inside the script what I will write is const menu toggle equals to document dot query selector hashtag menu toggle. Sorry, this should be inside a string. Hashtag menu toggle like this, and you will also select the navlinks. Navlinks. Okay, so this is how we use DOM manipulation actually. So query selector, inside this query selector, you can add hashtag for selecting by ID, you can add dot for selecting by classes. So since we have selected that element, I will add a listener, menu toggle dot add event listener click. So on click of that, what will happen? Navlinks dot class list dot toggle active. If the class list exists, then it will remove, otherwise it will add. And as you can see, the responsive menu is working. On this big screen, as you see, this is visible, but on smaller screens, as you can see, where did it go? Sorry. Okay, I need to refresh that page. Hey, where is that menu button? Ah, this moved there. Sorry. Like this. So this is working now. Now let's move to the first section of this page, that will be the hero section. Okay, the hero section. Here what I will do, section tag, and here I will add a comment as well. Hero section, ID hero class hero. Okay, now here we will be having content, so dot hero content. Inside this I will add a h1 tag, explore the world's best tourism. Okay, just this one only. I mean, I'm not so interested in like any kind of content writing. P tag, lorem ipsum, the best one, and the A tag that will head us to the services section. Start your journey, and class will be BTM. Alright, this looks weird. Ah. Now what I will do inside this hero section, what I'm going to do, I will be adding the styles for everything that I have added. Now here first we will add the styling for the hero class. So background will be URL first, hero.jpg. The assets I will already provide, so don't worry. Center, it will be in center, it will cover, no repeat, like this, and color will be white only. Now padding, let's say 100 pixel and 20 pixel, like this. Okay, not bad. Text align will be center, so text is now aligned center. Doesn't look good still, but anyway. Now what I am going to do is that height will be set 100 VH. Okay, like this. Position will be relative. Alright, so one more thing I want to do is that display flex, align items center, and justify content also center only, so that this will come into center. And let's close this. Yeah, better. I still want to add an overlay so that this will be turned black and this text will look much better. The very first what I am going to do is that dot hero content max width will be, let's say, 600 pixel only, nothing more than that. And Z index, let's set it to 30. I will tell you why. Because the Z index I'll set for overlay will be 10. The Z index works in such a way that it's like a stack. So I will add an overlay right here to show you how does it work. Hero dot overlay position absolute width 100%, height 100%, left 0, top 0, Z, not Z index now. Background color will be hashtag 000 and 08, no, not 08, 80. You see this one. If I add Z index as 55 here, see, discovered our text. But if I add the Z index as 20, which is less than 30, then see, the text is above. That is how the Z index works here, guys. Now inside the H1 tag, font size will be 4 rem. Looks good. Margin 10 pixels 0. Text transform, let's say uppercase. See, we only want it in uppercase only. Okay. Now, what I will do is that I will be adding the styles for the P tag, I mean this text, and this button as well. Dot hero P. Here the font size will be 1.8 rem, or let's say 1.6 rem. I think better. And this will also has margin as like 10 pixel and 0. Now I will add a styling to the btn dot btn. So this will be the global style. So padding, for top down padding will be 10 pixel and right left padding will be 25 pixels. Background color will be white. Font size 1.4 rem. Text decoration none. Border radius will be n pixel. We want it to be a pill actually. Color will be red. The P tag is not taking margin. Okay, better now. So top, right, bottom, left. So top margin will be 10 pixel only. Top, right 0, bottom 40 pixel, and left again 0. Like this. Top, right, bottom, left. Works clockwise. Font weight 500. No, 600. Yeah, 600 works. And transition all 0.3 second is in out. Why I am doing this? Because dot btn over background color will be black and color will be white, like this. You see, looks much better now. So this is about the hero section, guys. If I make it like this, here also it looks good only. Let's keep it like this for now. Hero section is done. Okay, now what I'm going to make is the about section. Let's create an about section. Section hashtag about dot about. Remember, hash adds the ID. There will be a div tag, h2 tag that says about us, and p tag lorem ipsum. Yeah, like this only. What else you are thinking? Again, another div tag. This will have an image about.jpg. Looks really weird. Oh man, whose hand is this monstrous hand? I don't care. I just seriously don't care. I click on this about, move to the about section. Let's add the styling for this about section now. For this, not about, heading 0, background color, let's say hashtag F4, F4, F4. Not completely white. Okay, it should not be completely white. Text, align center, display flex. Flex wrap will be wrap, means on the smaller screens this will be wrap. Like word wrap, it comes below the screen. In the same way here also it will wrap. Align items always center. Okay. So this will be looked upon the big screen actually. So before moving it to the big screen, what I will do is that note about div 50, width will be 50%. Oh man, it looks like this. But don't worry, we are fixing it. Dot about img width 100%, object fit cover, like this only. Okay. And dot about h2 font size will be, let's say, 3.6 rem. Okay, good. Dot about p tag font size, let's say 1.5 rem. This look good. No, let's say margin bottom 20 pixels. Okay, 1.4 rem. And let's add color as like hashtag 303030. Yeah, a bit grayish actually. That's what I wanted to give at least. So for the mobile devices, what will happen to the about section? Here width will be 100%. And dot about div first child, means whichever div is the first child will have these styles. Padding will be 40 pixels and 0. Okay, looks cool, isn't it? Or not 0, let's say 20 pixels. Okay. If I move this to the big screen, looks good. Smaller screens looks good as well. Okay, the box section is done now. The next section is the services section. Section hashtag services dot services. All right. like this. In the services section, what are you going to add? Let's add some space here. Now it is good. I don't want to see that script anymore. H2 our services and dot service container. It will have three service items. Dot service item into 3. Now you will see the magic. See, we now have 3 days with this class. In this we will have h3 tag, custom tools, let's say, and p lorem ipsum. Any other thing we can add, like travel guides, and third service may be 24/7 support. So this is the services section. Looks extremely weird. Now let's style our services section. So in the services section, what I'm going to add is padding will be, let's say, 50 pixels and 20 pixels. Okay, here. Text align, let's say center only. Services H2. Font size again will set 3.6 rem, and margin bottom will be set to, let's say, 20 pixels. Okay. Now what about the service container? So the service container display flex will be there. Flex wrap will be wrap. By adding this wrap property, you can add great responsiveness to your website. Justify content space around. You will see how does it reflect. Gap will be, let's say, 20 pixels. So see, it is wrapping. It's wrapping here as well. Currently it is set to like 100% width. That's why it is wrapping on larger screens as well. But don't worry. Now comes the service item. How does it look? How it should look? Background color will be set to, what should I set it to? Let's say white only. But I do need to add a box shadow. Or okay, anyway, it's not at the box shadow, rather I will add a border. 1px solid gray, like this. Padding 20 pixels, border radius 50 pixels. Looks like a pill. Border radius is too much, it's at 10 pixel only. And here width for larger screens, let's set it to 30%. So it looks like this is a space around, guys. Minimum width will be 250 pixel. At least this much should be there for the content to reflect properly. And transition all 0.3 second is in out. Okay, why did I do that? I will show you. Dot service item over scale 1.05. See this. And we can add a box shadow as well. No, 4px, 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 0px, and see this looks really good. Now for the service item, h3 will be font size will be 2.4 rem, and margin bottom will be, let's say, 10 pixels. Now service item and this p tag font size will be 1.5 rem. This look good. I think yes, 1.5 rem or maybe 1.4 rem, and color will be gray only. I think gray color will be good for this. So here what I will do is that in the media query I will add width 100%. See, this is good now. I mean, this is not bad. This looks good. Since the width is 100%, now you'll be able to see the large box. You can add any background color as well, according to your choice. So, if I talk about adding a background color, let's say this one and this, like this. That's up to you. I mean, for the first child, you can add this, like, and here you can add color as white. Okay, nth child, the second one, background color will be, let's say, yellow. Color will be black. That we will have to add in the p tag anyway. So let's not add yellow, rather this orange type color, like this way. And the third one, like this. Looks much better now. Give me your opinion. What do you think about this? So this is our services section. Okay, let's see how does it look on larger screens. Man, this looks crazy. Okay, so anyway, services section is done now. Now comes the testimonials section. Okay, the testimonials are really important for your website. H2 tag, what our clients say, and dot testimonial container, and dot testimonial item into three testimonial items will be there. There will be one p tag plus h4 tag. So if you write p plus h4, then it will insert tags like this. Lorem ipsum, as always. Name will be John Doe. Now same I will add here. I mean, I'm not really interested in this content writing stuff. Okay. That thing you can do from your side, but definitely do it. Okay, I'm not saying don't do it. Just like, I mean, just refactor the content in such a way that when you are showing it to the recruiter, they are impressed. I will click on this. It goes to the testimonials. Yes, it does. Dot testimonials. Adding again 50 pixel and 20 pixels. Background color. Hashtag F4 F4 F4. Text align center. Okay. Dot testimonials and then the h2 tag. Font size again 3.6 rem, and margin bottom will be 20 pixels, as you can see here. Now testimonial container. Display flex. In this way, justify content again, space around, and gap will be, let's say, 20 pixels, and flex wrap will be wrap. So we'll be wrapping this content. Testimonial item. This is a big deal now. Background color will be white only. Border radius 10 pixels. Border 1px solid. Hashtag 606060. Padding will be 30 pixels. Inside this dot testimonial item p tag, font size will be relatively large, actually 2 rem. Okay, testimonial should look big. Testimonial item and then a h4 tag. Here this will be 3 rem. Okay, it doesn't work. So what I will do is that let's align and like this. For this p tag, color will be this only, and Font style italic. That is how most of you might have seen the testimonials on the websites. Okay. It is taking full width, which we do not want. So definitely width will be taken as 30% and min width again 250 pixels. And one more thing is that I am going to add a box shadow, 4 pixel, 4 pixel, 4 pixel, 0 pixel, and hashtag 505050. This one. Or maybe 909090. Like this. Here the testimonial item will have 100% width on mobile devices. Smaller screens, on larger screens, yeah, looks better. Alright, testimonials are really important. Yes. In the next videos, you will also see how to build the carousels of these testimonials. But anyway, or a wait here. So now we are going to build the call now section. Let's move on to the HTML file. Let's close all of this. Call now. Let's keep it uniform. Section hashtag call now class call now. Okay. H2 ready to travel. Are you ready to travel? And a p tag. Contact us now to book your next adventure and create unforgettable memories. Okay, I had to add this, guys. That's why. Again, a.btn and nothing. Call now. That's it. We'll be styling this. Now I want to style this. What I will do is that I will first add style to the container. Okay. Call now, padding 50 pixels as always and 20 pixels. Text align will be center. Background color red. Color will be white. Okay. Call now H2 font size 3.6 rem, margin bottom 20 pixels. Not call now p tag, font size 1.5 rem, and the margin bottom will be 20 pixels like this. Moves to the top, click to contact us, moves here. Okay, so the call now section is done. This will be the same only. I mean, there is no much rocket science here. Anyway, the call now section is done. Now I will be building the footer section, which is the last section of our website. Section, or let's say footer, better. Okay, ID footer. Didn't need to do that, but anyway. P and ampersand copy. So said copyright symbol basically. 2024 tourism website, all rights reserved. Obviously, again an unordered list ul dot footer links underscore li into 2 underscore a. Okay. Hashtag hashtag privacy policy and terms of service. All right. Now styling the footer section now. For this footer, what I will do, background color will be dark gray. Let's keep it even more darker. Okay, enough. And color will be white, text align center, and the padding will be 20 pixels. Okay, now let's insert the footer links. List style will always be none. Display flex, justify content center this time. Okay, as you can see, it has come to center. Gap, let's say 20 pixels. Padding top, how much we can add? Let's say 10 pixel only. Now inside this a tag, again text decoration none. White. Okay. And one more thing, this looks very small, but I guess it is fine only. No, it isn't, because if you look on larger side, yeah, it doesn't look good actually. So for this p tag, what I will do, or maybe font size entirely 1.5 rem. Now it looks good. And the last thing that I want to do is hover color will be yellow, like this. Works fine, guys. Our website is now ready. Congratulations. And the color things and all that you can play around. I will be providing you the complete source code for free. Now if you look at this, looks really great. Control Shift I. Yeah, it is completely responsive. Let's check every section is working fine or not. Okay. Yeah, this also looks good only, this kind of design. I mean, there shouldn't be any issue. For testimonials, alright. Any changes you can do. So that's it from the video, guys. Congratulations for building this beautiful project. This is the basic one actually. Moving forward, we are going to build around 10 projects and you will be advancing. First we are building using HTML, CSS and JS. We will be advancing to more advanced HTML, CSS and JS. We will be using then some libraries and frameworks like Tailwind CSS, and then we will move on to frameworks like React.js, and then in this way we will be learning the complete front-end web development, after which we will be doing the back-end side. Okay, so meet you in the next video, guys. Thank you.